10 situations that reveal someone's true character. When the mask slips, it's easy to seem kind, respectful, and composed when life is going smoothly. Most people have learned how to wear the mask. The smile, the polite words, the right tone. But true character that doesn't show up in polished moments. It reveals itself when things are uncomfortable, messy, or inconvenient. If you have ever wondered whether someone is truly genuine or just playing the part, pay attention to how they act in these 10 revealing situations. These small, often unnoticed moments tell you more than any words ever could. 1. When they're in a group setting, watch how they move in a crowd. Do they include others, or only engage with those who are popular, attractive, or influential? Do they listen, or just wait for their turn to talk? If their personality shifts based on who's around, it's probably a performance, not authenticity. 2. When they have the upper hand. Whether it's knowledge, status, or leverage, some people let power go straight to their head. But real character shows when someone could use that advantage and chooses not to. Instead of dominance, they choose humility. Instead of manipulation, they choose fairness. 3. When they talk about people who aren't around, pay attention to how they speak when there's no one to impress and no one to defend themselves. If they constantly criticize or gossip about others behind their backs, especially people they smile at in person, that's not just a red flag. That's a lack of integrity. 4. When they're told no, boundaries reveal what charm often hides. How someone reacts to rejection or being told no says everything. Do they lash out, guilt trip, or go cold? Or do they respect your decision with grace? Real kindness doesn't evaporate when things don't go their way. 5. When money is involved, money doesn't change people, it reveals them. How do they handle it when it's not their own? Do they honor small debts? Stay generous when there's no benefit? Use money to build up or to control? A person of integrity stays consistent, whether rich, broke, or in between. 6. When they're forced to wait. Delays, lines, traffic, frustration is inevitable. But what do they do with that frustration? People of good character don't snap at strangers or act like their time is more valuable than everyone else's. Patience, grace, and empathy are always the better look. 7. When they make a mistake. Do they own up to it? Or lie, blame, and deflect? Someone with solid character takes responsibility, apologizes, and tries to do better, not because they have to, but because it's the right thing to do. Mistakes don't define them, their response does. 8. When there's nothing in it for them. No audience, no reward, no benefit. Will they still help, offer time, energy, or support, just because they can? That's the kind of quiet generosity that builds trust. No scorekeeping, no strings, just genuine human connection. 9. When they're around those who can't offer anything in return. Children, the elderly, the overlooked, the struggling. Watch how someone treats people who have no status, no influence, and no ability to repay kindness. That's where you'll see the heart, not the performance. 10. After a fallout or breakup. When a connection ends, so does the mask. They become petty, vindictive, or start rumors. That's who they really were all along. But if they stay respectful, even in pain, it shows maturity and integrity. Some people were only kind because they were getting what they wanted. Others remain kind because that's simply who they are. These aren't dramatic once-in-a-lifetime events. They're everyday moments, quiet tests. And once you know how to spot them, you'll stop mistaking surface charm for true depth. But here's the real question. When you see yourself in these same situations, who are you? Because this isn't just about figuring out who to trust. It's about deciding who you want to be when no one's watching, when life gets hard, and when nothing is going your way. That's when your true character is revealed. If this gave you something to reflect on, do us a favor. Hit like to let us know. Share your thoughts or stories in the comments. We read every one. And don't forget to subscribe to Mind Matters for more content that dives beneath the surface of everyday life. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a moment of clarity. And if someone came to mind while watching this, go ahead and send it their way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Mind Matters, where self-awareness starts.